YouTube, what's going on? We got a 2023 NFL mock draft from CBS Sports. Different guy here, different guy. Ryan Wilson. Ryan Wilson, huh? CBS Sports. Some new names in the first round. This is post NFL Combine. Love this, baby. Let's lock in, all right? Two-Tone Sports here. We got another mock draft review for you. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Still trying to figure out this mic. So bear with me. Let's get into this one, all right? Big fan of this. Anthony Richardson moves up the board. I think you got to do that after this combine. There's no other way to put it. You got to move my boy up the board. All right. So, NFL Combine's all but over, blah, blah, blah. CJ Stroud, impressive for a lot of reasons. I agree with that. Round one, we don't have a pick. We don't have a trade here. I mean, that's you. Oh, let me pause that before I get copyrighted. We don't have a trade here for number one. That's huge. That's shocking to me. I think the Bears are going to absolutely get out of this pick. But if they stay, I think this is the pick. Will Anderson, 6'4", 230, 243. Sorry, a little, retarded. Bears moved on from Robert Quinn before this trade deadline, so they'll be in the market for an edge rusher. Will Anderson Jr. is in the same pre-draft conversation as Chase Young and Nick Bosa when it comes to best non-QB players in a class. I agree. I think if the Bears stay number one here, I think this is their pick. This is their option. This is what they gotta do. 100%. This is what they gotta do. I really like that one. Bryce Young, first QB off the board, going to the Texans. Bryce Young came in at 5'10", weighed 204 combine. Neither number should affect his draft stock. I don't necessarily know about that. He's still our QB1, though. Admittedly, some teams have concern about his ability to hold up at the next level. I'm with them. Bryce Young, I'm nervous over your size at the next level. There you go. Hope you guys heard that clearly. Even though, not a bad pick. Tyree Wilson over Jalen Carter. All right. The more you watch Tyree Wilson, the more you love his game. Not only what he put on tape at Texas Tech, but his upside 2 to 3 years down the road. He's long. He has the frame to add weight if needed. Dominant, high motor pass rusher who can take over games. Had a foot injury that sidelined him late in his college season and kept him from participating in the Senior Bowl. That hope is that he would be ready for his pro day. You will be shocked when this kid has his pro day. 6'6", 275. The next pick here, I'm going to guess it should be CJ Stroud to the Colts at 4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. CJ Stroud has flown under the national media radar all season, but some NFL teams will tell you that he will be he'll be in the running for QB1. His performance in the college football playoff semifinal game against Georgia showed that he can beat you with his arm and his legs. We also talked about this last week at the NFL Combine, but Stroud is impressive in person, no doubt. Will be a amazing player for the Colts. This is a huge upside for them. Love him. He looked crisp throwing the ball. Every damn thing he did at the Combine was so smooth. So smooth. Everything this kid did was beyond smooth. Great pick. Jalen Carter here has got to go 5. Yeah. Jalen Carter, arguably the best defender on a 21 Georgia defense that had 5 first-round picks. He's going to go here number 5 because of that whole incident with the whole misdemeanor, warrant for his arrest, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I got it. Still, the team wants to take the chance on him. I think Anderson goes above him. And honestly, you could argue Wilson should too. He's got a hell of an upside. So, sorry. That being said, the 6'3", 300-pounder Jalen Carter finds a hell of a home in Seattle, and Seattle fans, you guys are happy. Let me tell you, if there's any fan that should be happy over this news, should be Seattle fans. You have a chance to get Carter at 5, an even better one. This would be an A-plus pick for you guys. 6. Yeah, see, people got to give Myles Murphy. I understand he didn't really go to the combine, test, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Turned 21 in early January. And while we'd like to see him play with more consistency, he just turned 21. He's young. All physical tools. 6'5", 270. Can you imagine being 6'5", 275 at 21? My God, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair, I could tell you that. Oof. Damn. Very good pick for the Lions. The reason why I think maybe you don't go corner here is because there's hella depth at corner in this draft. Myles Murphy is going to be a crazy, crazy pick. Love this pick. Interested to see what the Raiders do here. Interested to see what they do. They go QB? Do they go tackle? Ooh, baby. As a Chargers fan, this would be really cool because I want to watch him. I want to watch Anthony Richardson. I really do. 6'4", 232. Kid absolutely dominated the NFL Combine. Pissed all over the NFL Combine. I'm just going to say that. Took his cock out and pissed all over it. Whatever. Josh McDaniels has a track record for dialing up plays to put his QBs in positions to succeed. Richardson told us at the Combine that he wants to play day one, but it might be in his best long-term interest to ease into that role. Either way, a few years from now, he could be the best player in the league. I think Anthony Richardson will win an MVP in the NFL. Now you got it on video. Congratulations. He has that much upside. Ooh. Okay. I don't hate this. You got a lot of defensive linemen off the board. You got Murphy off the board. You got Wilson off the board. You got Anderson, Carter off the board. They really need defensive line. So then you grab the best corner. I really like this, actually. Love Gonzalez. Ran a 4.38. Got the size. 6'2", 201. He's going to line up against any NFL wide receiver. Just needs to improve and run support. I mean, hey, as a corner, if that's your only improvement, doing good, kid. Love this. A-plus pick. A-plus pick for the Falcons here. Fill a need. And grab the top one. Love it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, this one makes sense. I mean, this is necessary. Panthers grab Will Levis. 6'3", 232. Let me tell you, this kid at the Combine absolutely destroyed it. Why? Because we all knew he would. He has the arm. He's got the footwork. He looked very, very good. He's physical. He's big. He tested well, measured well, everything. I'm going to say it again, as I said in previous videos, no defense. No defense. The physical tools are undeniable, but the question about whether he's QB1 will remain throughout the draft process. He's definitely a QB1. He just needs to read a defense better. I like it, I guess. 6'2", 194. Porter Jr. is the prototypical big physical cornerback who looks like he belongs in the NFL. He can sometimes get a little bit too handsy downfield, but he checks many of the boxes of what teams look for when drafting DBs. Is this too early for Porter? Maybe. Then again, there's some premium on big physical corners in recent drafts. Gardner, Stingley, J.C. Horn, Surtain, and guess what? That's a hell of a list to be a part of because they're all playing well. Size pays off, baby. Size pays off. You got Paris Johnson Jr. going to the Tennessee Titans. Big fan of this one. 6'6", 310. Also played left tackle for the Buckeyes this season. He also has experience on the interior. Either way, he'll be a day one starter. No matter where he goes, no matter what position he plays, he will start day one. And they'll never look back. Big fan of Paris Johnson. I mean, the kid looked amazing. Crazy measurables. Balled out. Lucas Van Ness at 12. I think they have bigger needs. I think I don't think this is 100% necessary. I don't know if Lucas Van Ness tested this well. Yeah, I mean, his tape says it, but 6'5", 275. Never started a game at Iowa, but that's not the point. Point is, NFL teams love his size, love his athleticism. I mean, he did some tests well, but, I mean, whatever. I don't hate it. Van Ness is the same conversation, but could be the best of the bunch. They're comparing him to Karlaftis and Drake Jackson. Yeah, I can see the comparison, and they're both playing very well, but can you get better at pick 12? To me, I think so. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. Like, in my eyes, you just grab Bryce Young. I know it's not the biggest need, but maybe you go Peter Skoronski. You can move them all around the line. Make sure you grab make sure you keep your undersized QB healthy. That's just my opinion. Peter Skoronski going to the Jets. I think this is huge. Peter Skoronski is a solid and consistent, which are two of the best things you could say about an offensive lineman. The biggest issue he'll face during the pre-draft process will be his arm length, whether his NFL future is at tackle or a guard. But like he told us at the Combine, there are plenty of NFL offensive tackles who have long arms and struggle too. It's not the final determination of success. I agree. I mean, I kind of see him a little bit similar to Rashawn Slater. It's unfair to say, but yeah. I'm so happy this kid's at pick 14 here. I think this is fair. I really think he moved himself up the draft prospect here. Let me fix this camera. I don't want to keep bending it down. There you go. Now you see my bed. This is where, ladies, this is where the magic happens. Darnell Wright, 6'6", 335. Patriots have need at wide receivers, but instead look first to bolster their offensive line. Let me tell you, I keep questioning, why is this kid a second round? Why does this kid keep going in the second round? Why? I mean, very strong Senior Bowl week, very good measurables, very good stats. 14's high for him, don't get me wrong. 14 is high. But I like him. I think he's a first-round talent. Good pick for you guys. Good pick for the Patriots. Whoa. Hold your... Yezersky. Are you kidding me, Ryan Wilson? I had to go check his name for a second. Oh, golly. Zay Flowers is the first off the board. Are we sure about this? Zay Flowers, 5'10", 172. First off the board, you're telling me over Njigba? Over Quentin Johnston? Over Jordan Addison? Wowzies, okay? Zay Flowers are virtually unstoppable for Boston College, and that was with suspect quarterback play. He has a chance to be wide receiver 1, and deservedly so. And he also has return skills. Green Bay, man. You do this, you kind of like want Rodgers to go back to that dark cave and never call you again. Like, he's going to freaking ghost that team if you do this. That's wild. That's wild. Zay Flowers the first off the board. I don't agree with this. I think Jordan Addison's a better fit. Can I see it? No, I don't think Zay Flowers is wide receiver 1. I don't. I mean, out of team, yes, but in the draft, no. This is a big pick. Devon Witherspoon. Oh, my God. 6 foot, 180 Devon Witherspoon had a great season for the Illinois. And while there will be questions about his slight frame, you wouldn't know it if you watch him play. I agree. I think this is a good pick. I'm really interested in how these people view Cam Smith now after the combine and everything. But this is a good pick. It's a need for them. Yeah. I got to be honest. This Nolan Smith pick is crazy wild. Crazy. I am obsessed with this pick right now. Okay? Let me explain why. I wonder if they get into it. Nolan Smith ripped a 4.39 40 at the combine, and he was mad about running it slow. He was saying he didn't do it to his best abilities. What does that say? Kid's a freak athlete. He's a burner. Yeah, he may be a little undersized. Picture Nolan Smith on that line with TJ. That's wild, having these two on opposite sides. This would be crazy. I really like this. I think Nolan Smith absolutely blew up his draft stock, meaning improved it in the combine. This is a really cool pick. I see it. Is it the biggest need? Absolutely not, but I see it. That's so cool. So cool. Really like this Deonte Banks, too. I mean, he was an absolute burner of the combine. 6'2", 205. Maryland teammates and fellow cornerback Bennett got much of the buzz in the fall, but Banks put together the type of season that will land you in the first round. I agree. I think this is really cool. He's really big. He's fast. And he proved it at the combine. This is a huge pick. This is honestly a huge pick. Love this. Love this pick. Broderick Jones. This is a home run pick. Timeout. This is a home run pick for the Bucs if he falls down this far. 6'4", 310, Broderick Jones had a strong campaign for the Bulldogs, where he faced some of the best defensive players in the country every day at practice for the last 2 years. And he's not yet a finished product, but has the athleticism and strength to be a difference maker when he puts it all together. If you're considering the Bucs rebuilding, this is a hell of a way to start. Hell of a way to start. Love Osiris Torrance to the Seahawks. Osiris Torrance transferred from Louisiana. Didn't miss a beat. Dominant for Florida. He's going to come in and be an absolute starting guard at the next level. 6'5", 347. Love this. And I agree. He's going to be dominant in the NFL. I really like this pick. I don't like the next one. As a Chargers fan, I don't like it anymore. I don't. You got Michael Mayer. 6'4", 265. I get it. His tape and everything say otherwise. Come on. Michael Mayer throws to the combine that he loves the way Travis Kelce plays the position. While he may not be quite that athletic, Mayer is already a better blocker. He's also a legit downfield threat and would be awesome to watch him get thrown to by Herbert. Now, let me explain to you why I don't like this. You have Jordan Addison on the board still. You have other receivers on the board still. You have bigger issues that the Giants may need to figure out. Chargers may need to figure out, like their offensive line, linebacker. One thing I keep saying about this tight end position, it's deep. The tight end position is deep. This is not necessary. Would it be a cool fit? Would I be extremely upset? No. But if the draft falls this way, I won't be that happy. Leave it at that. Quentin Johnston is going to pair up with Lamar Jackson. Really, really like this. 6'4", 215. He's going to be the wide receiver one. He's a burner. He's a big boy. He's going to be their do-it-all receiver. And I think this is something that they absolutely need to do. I think they need to give Lamar a true wide receiver one, and Quentin Johnston's going to do it. He's going to come in there, and he's going to be the receiver one. I really, really like this pick for them. Keely Ringo going to the Vikings. Georgia's first round pipeline continues. Year after 5 Bulldogs went the first round. Expect for a handful around draft day as well. Physical corner who has matched up against some of the best players in the country. 6'2", 210. He really helped himself at the combine. I really, really like this pick as well. It fills a need. Pat Pete ain't it. This is a big pick. The next big pick, too, you got Brian Branch. 6 foot, 193. I expected his 40 speed to be a little bit higher, but he plays different. Short tackler, can blitz off the edge, solid in coverage. Nick Saban trust him. Any NFL team should trust him. Okay? Nick Saban used this kid as a Swiss Army knife, and that's exactly what he's going to be at the next level. Love me some Brian Branch, and hell of a fit down there in Jacksonville, baby. Now I'm a little mixed feelings on this next one. Jalen Hyatt, 6 foot, 185. Bonafide deep threat. You see that right here? Bonafide deep threat. He didn't run a 40 like one. I get it. Zay Flowers already went. That's wide receiver one. I don't see the value in him anymore in first round. I mean, I get it, but I don't see it there. I mean, you have like someone like Marvin Mims. If you're gonna draft this kid for like go routes and streaks and shit, Marvin Mims ran a better time, and there's I think better value day 2 for Marvin Mims than Jalen Hyatt going here in the first. I mean, let's think about it. Giants need offensive line. Giants need hell. They may need a QB if Jones doesn't sign. They may need a running back if Barkley doesn't sign. I know you need corners. I know it's deep. I know you need offensive line. Like, I don't see. Yeah, you need receiver, but is Jalen Hyatt the answer? No, you need a true wide receiver one. You need a true wide receiver one, and that's what they should do. Or does he not even have Jackson Smith-Njigba in the first round? I'm not going to curse here and get pissed off. That's craziness. All right, guys, that's crazy. He doesn't even have Jackson Smith-Njigba in this first round. All right, whatever. Jalen Hyatt to the Giants, you know how I feel. Drew Sanders to the Cowboys, I get it. 6'5", 233. He's going to be really, really cool on the field with Micah Parsons. Had to take a second to come to me. Was an edge rusher for the Crimson Tide, but he lined up all over the defense in Arkansas. He is a one-man wrecking crew on the field. It's exactly what Parsons is, and he's going to come there and it's going to be a hell of a dynamic defense. I really like this. Bijan Robinson to the Buffalo Bills. Let's be honest, this kid's an every down back. He's going to be a force to reckon with. You're not going to be able to tackle him one-on-one. And I keep seeing him to the Bills, and I love it more and more and more. Really, really good pick. It's going to be that next level of that offense. And something that needs to happen. Really is. It's something that needs to happen just because we all want to see Josh Allen and Bijan Robinson in the same backfield. We all want to see it. We all do. Anton Harrison, arguably one of the best pass blockers. I mean, come on. Chargers If you don't re-sign Pipkins, go Anton Harrison. I totally forgot he was on the board. Whatever. Bengals turn. 6'5", 315. Some thought about Anton Harrison might return to Oklahoma for an NIL deal that was too good to pass up, but instead he opted for the NFL. One of the top tackles in the class. Now the question is whether he finds his way into round 1 or goes early on day 2. I think he should find his way into round 1. This is crazy if he doesn't. One of the best pass blocking offensive linemen in this class going to a needy Bengals roster who, for some reason, can't keep an offensive lineman healthy. Jesus. Jordan Addison to the Saints. They hit a freaking home run. We don't know what the hell they're doing with Michael Thomas. They're in cap hell. They get Derek Carr. Wow. 6 foot, 175. Kid's a route running magician. Only ran a 4.49. He plays faster than that. It is what it is. Tape is the tape. Consistently showed that he was regularly the best player on the field who can win all 3 levels. They hit a home run with this pick, all right? Home run. Let's be honest, these next 2 picks are absolute home runs as well. What a scary team this would be if the Eagles get Darnell Washington, 6'7", 270. Crazy. 264 pounds, 11-inch hands, nearly an 84-inch wingspan, and he's grown into his role as a receiver. He had a hell of a one-handed catch. This would be crazy. Tackle when he's in line. Basically, he served 2 roles in Kansas City. Okay, well, maybe that, whatever. He's going to come in and complete an extra offensive tackle because he's that big and he's that good at blocking. And he's a 6'7" target. Who doesn't want that? I mean, that's a really, really cool pick. It's not their biggest need. Okay, so don't scold me in the comments. It's not their biggest need. It's a cool pick, though. All right, we got Brian Brees, 6'5", 305. He battled. I mean, if he goes to the Chiefs, him and Chris Jones would be crazy. And there's nothing more I want to see than this kid win a chip. He battled upside through his whole life, or uphill battles through his whole life. Lost his younger sister to cancer. I mean, please, just give this kid one last wish and let him have a dominant career. As a Chargers fan, it would suck to see it on the Chiefs, but give this kid a dominant career. Brian Brees battled injuries in 21, suffered off the field tragedy last season. While his tape was uneven in 22, he's a special talent whose best football is ahead of him. I totally agree. Jordan Addison going here is crazy to me. Kind of really like this Darnell Washington pick. Jalen Hyatt, I'm not sold on him anymore. Michael Mayer, I feel like there's better value. Nolan Smith, that's a hell of a freaking pairing. Come on. Really? Come on. Zay Flowers is wide receiver 1 off the board. Skoronski going to the Jets. Levis, Gonzalez going to the Falcons like that. Richardson going to the Raiders. I mean, I will say Ryan Wilson from CBSSports.com. This was an interesting draft, my man. This was an interesting mock. I didn't agree with everything. But hey, I like it. You kept me on my toes. You kept it exciting. Bravo, man. Shout out to Ryan Wilson from CBS Sports. Two-Tone Sports here with another mock draft review. Hope you guys had a great day or are having a good day. God bless to all you, and thank you for watching.